My oh my, what is going on, folks? Hope we're all doing well. As per usual, welcome back to the show. We got a freaking brawl on our hands. Within hours of this video going out there today, we should have, well, the two final North American teams slowly coming to head as who's going to represent North America at Iceland. Unfortunately, so one of those teams will not be 100 Thieves. I would say one of your favorited teams going into this Challengers matchups, or all of these matchups as well, and unfortunately cut short in a lower bracket run sent there by none other than the Sentinels, and it was in dramatic fashion. If you guys missed map 1, a comeback almost happening for 100 Thieves, which likely, yes, would have locked up the entire series, would have kept them in the upper bracket facing off against Cloud9. Instead, that'll be TenZ facing off against his own team today. Absolute heartbreak. In case you guys missed towards the end of that map 1, it was a comeback by 100 Thieves, which seemed, I thought, it was going to be thrown, and TenZ was actually a guy who was, during that map 1, missing some pretty crucial shots. Well, he turned it all around in one single round. I want to say the observing on this, of course, it's very hard in Valorant to keep up with these kind of things. Hopefully improvements will be made, but TenZ with a 4K to close out map 1 and really did put a huge nail in that series.
And they're playing retake
Sentinels when we move on to map number 2. We'll see. That's it. Round 20 was a reset, which Sentinels ended up winning, and then of course
Spectres though, dude. The Spectres be banging.
Yeah, they get the most. Oh, Sick has an AK.
But they're looking for a fourth on Sentinel's side.
Homie bought AK, no armor.
Can do anything about it. The confidence.
Oh, this is all right here. Oh, he got one D.
Sexy.
No
He's sexy as oh my god! Yes!
Now, any momentum that you possibly carry over, you're gonna need it for the next pistol round. He gets swung on by Steel. They're back from the dead. A flash coming out. Hiko trying his best with his ulti. He gets shut down. They fall off of the spike. It's just absolute chaos. Back he goes, and Ethan's not going to be able to do it. A clutch from Zoms. 10-2 is the first half for Sentinels.
Oh, what a score line, and what a round from Zoms.
And it's kind of awesome to see Kaide put in one of the weirdest positions possible when you are just a newly announced 100 Thieves member, and this is a gigantic matchup. Meanwhile, your very own boyfriend is competing for the opposing team, and he too is also in one of the biggest matchups he has ever been in. It's got to be so hard because as 100 Thieves, what do? You know, you really can't stop her. You really can't blame her, and of course, they did close out that series. Nonetheless, it was actually Dapper predicting map 2 to go 100 Thieves way, which it did in very dominant fashion. Should have put a bet on that one. And then they do close out the series, sending 100 Thieves to a lower bracket run where storylines really truly they can't be beat because they face off against, yeah, Envy. If you guys don't know the history between Envy and 100 Thieves, Hastro and Courage, and as well as Nadeshot, there is a beef and a rivalry there, not only stemming from Call of Duty, but now coming over into Valorant. So it's kind of amazing to see them match up in such a huge matchup where the loser does go home, and that loser was 100 Thieves.
Great, and that's obviously going to put a major dent in the fragging potential for 100 Thieves, let alone what Phoenix brings to the table with those flashes. The good news is that you got backup for 100 Thieves. Spike goes down, by the way, so another execute happens for 100 Thieves. They won their very first round on attack in the previous round. They're looking for 2 in a row. Goodness gracious. And Caboose blows them sky high. So Hiko now in a one course. They had the momentum, continuously putting 100 Thieves at a disadvantage when it came to weaponry. But now, 100 Thieves find themselves getting this last lap. Envy assessed that it might be an A-take. That's where Crashies is looking. Can he gain more intel from it? As he's been stopped, but there's an even spread now from where Envy is playing. They've still got some bodies over by C as well. They will need to get back to assist at some point. First death could ultimately end up being the dagger for either of these teams. Caboose is all alone inside of B, waiting to see if they'll come in his direction. But no, 100 Thieves wants to tackle C instead. So at some point, they'll have to corral these remaining defenders directly into their line of sights. Good utility usage and ultimate from Caboose to take out Asuna, and that's the very first kill of this round.
It looks like it might be one of the most important ones as well, as this execute continues to lead towards C, out through Garage. 100 Thieves have good site control, but they're losing bodies on the entry. They've got to be careful here. Plant will go down. Cypher, though, will use his ult, so Steel gets the information, and this will be easy to hold in the post plant, assuming they can avoid these this Killjoy lockdown. It's now just Nitro. He's going to have to win 3 fights to keep his team in this. It's not going to be easy. He'll take one and the second. He needs but one more. Lockdown's gone now. So it's just Victor with 2 curveballs and 6 HP on Nitro. The peek won't work. Victor takes it, and that's an easy defusal. Envy will take the series, and they keep their chances alive in the finals.
And I forgot to mention Sentinels as their social media. I really cannot give them enough props. Maybe it's just me that really enjoys the fact they are so creative and really taking on the banter role in this space so well. They call out 100 Thieves after their loss, saying Uno out. That's a reference to 100 Thieves and their latest Uno event, to which was like $350,000 for Uno. So kind of a joke and jab there. And then it's Envy sending them home as well. Later on, Nadeshot taking to Twitter. First, it was actually after that loss to Sentinels, saying how much that effing sucked. Later on, after the loss to Envy, saying just was not our day. We didn't deserve to win. Heartbroken. GG's to Envy. Good luck to the rest of the teams representing North America at the major. This one is going to sting for a while. And then Hastra having his words to say, nothing but respect for 100 Thieves and the matchup, which I would say is likely the wiser choice here. Even though Hastro had a prime opportunity to say something, he's still in the loser's bracket, right? So one loss and you still got to go home. I imagine, you know, maybe you don't want to risk that right now, but best of luck to the remaining teams out there. At the point of me recording, it will be Cloud9 and Sentinels. Winner gets a spot at Iceland, and V1 versus Envy. Loser goes home. Winner one step closer to face off against the loser of Cloud9 Sentinels for a chance at Iceland. I cannot believe I actually said that all correctly, and I hope I did. What do you guys think about this? 100 Thieves, absolute heartbreak so far, and Iceland's really sizing up to be hopefully not anticlimactic. If Sentinels don't land a spot somehow, 100 Thieves are out. Vision Strikers over in Korea, the undefeated team, they are out. We know some heavy-hitting European teams are not going to be there. I should say well-known names that fell short. So come on, Sentinels. Come on. We need some bigger names there to make Iceland really hyped up, right? We'll see which region reigns supreme, and we'll find out our final North American teams the remainder of today and tomorrow. Until next time, what do you guys think? Drink up for me, all right? Drink some water, drink some coffee, drink some Rogue if you want. I'll catch you guys back here next time. Take care.